the human and every life survived. If the sun is not there, then we cannot survive. But because the sun is there, we are surviving. Sun don't know. Let's say if the sun is a living entity, then in that case, he is not aware of what is happening because of him. But we know what is happening because of him. So this energy is affecting us and our life, and it is giving us survival energy to each and every one of us. But sun don't know. So same way, the energy I am talking about, this energy, the prana energy, in the presence of the prana energy, mind is automatically slowing down. I am giving you another example to make it understand. Let's say there is one kid, and the kid is so much notorious, and he's always running and doing multiple things, and the mother is always worried about him, like why, what you are doing. Okay. As and when the father who is already on the job, and now he's coming back, as and when the father comes and knock the door, as and when he knocks the door, son inside the home realize that father arrived. So immediately he will be stopping all the notorious thing. He will be sitting on the table and he will be reading the books, or he will be sitting quiet. Just because of the knock on the door by father, and the boy realized automatically that, oh, father came, 6 p.m. No one else should come at this time. This is the method how my father knocks the door. So immediately he realized, father entered into the house without saying him anything to the kid. Everything is normal. Father haven't said anything, but still everything is normal. Why? Because of his presence. So as and when you increase the presence of the father, the kid will be under control. Same way, yoga says you don't have to actually focus on mind. If you focus on mind, if you try to control it, try it. Most of the time it is really very difficult to control the mind. Because normally what happens, you try to control it, you try to pressure it, but when you try to pressurize it, at that time it looks like you are okay. But as and when the pressure is released, the mind is jumping like a spring. Let's say you have a fast. You decided that I will not anything. Okay. And now what you are doing, you are not eating anything, simple thing, but you are hungry. The time when you have decided that I want to do the fast, from the same time you are feeling hungry. Before that you were not hungry, but now you have decided that you will be doing the fast. Same time your hunger will increase. And when your hunger is increased, at that point of time, what is happening? You are now so much focused on the food, but you cannot eat because you decided to do the fast. But still body requires the food. So in that case, what happens? The body reacts through mind. How it reacts? Because you haven't taken food, so now you go to sleep. But because of the pain of food, there is no food, so you are not able to sleep properly. So now the dream comes. You are just sleeping and the dream comes in mind. And the dream comes with the option where now this is a morning. Because our condition is I will not take food this evening. So now there is a morning. In morning time, your fast is over. So first thing is fast is over. Second thing is your wife is cooking something which you like so much. And now you are sitting on the table. Your wife gives you food and then you eat the food. When you eat the food, you are so happy. And as and when you complete the eating, you feel, wow. So finally, fast is over. This feeling of fast is over comes in your dream. And as and when it comes in your dream, you will be sleeping tightly. Why? Because now your pressure is released. And because of that, you haven't eaten anything, but in dream you ate everything, which means now you are okay. But what I'm saying is, this is how the mind works. You pressurized it, you think it is pressurized, but really it is not. You didn't eat physically, but you eat in the dream. So ultimately you have completed your food process. And if that is the case, then in that case, mind have done his job. So what yoga says, yoga is saying you don't have to focus on mind. Forget about mind. We don't want to talk about anything. What we have to do? We have to focus on prana. We have to focus on the energy that should be increased. And then, based on this whole concept, there are multiple processes evolved. Whichever process increases the prana, follow it. Like in Hinduism, there are a number of processes, we don't know about it, but yes, the process is there, we are doing it. We are doing it just because my father was doing, my grandfather was doing, my forefather were doing, that's why I am doing, but we don't know why we are doing it. This morning I said chanting of mantra. So you chant the mantra. Whenever you chant the mantra, the energy will increase in the body. And when the energy increase in the body, the prana energy increase, automatically the mind is calming down, whether you want to or whether you don't want to. So the chanting of mantra is the process to increase the energy. Normally it is preferable that we go to the temple. Why? Because the temple is full of energy. When you go to the temple, there are many people who are already worshipping, there are mantras already chanting whole day, people are coming and praying, and because everything generates a positive vibration. And when you go into there, ultimately what you are doing, you are putting yourself into the cup of positive vibrations, where your body will absorb that positive vibration in yourself, and it will calm your mind. It will slow the process of your mind. So basically, there are multiple processes that we generated. Let's say one thing. You did this tilak right here. When we do this tilak, what is the meaning of this? Everyone identify that you did tilak? Everyone recognize me as a spiritual person? No. The tilak means when you do the tilak over here, what happens? At this point there is a space, there is a Agna Chakra. This Agna Chakra is basically considered as a residence of Atma Tattva. So whenever you focus on Agna Chakra, whenever you focus over here, you are focusing on your Atma Tattva. And when you are focusing on your Atma Tattva, it will increase a positive energy in your body. When it increases the positive energy in the body, what will be the side effect? The power of mind, the pressure of mind will go down, and the pressure of mind will go down, the positive energies increase, so automatically you are feeling a happy, you are feeling a happiness. So this is how it works, and that's why most of the time, if you see people, they are doing the tilak over here. Why? Because knowingly or unknowingly. Like I give you one of my example of my friend.